Matt Hardy coming live from the 817. Pardon me. Let me clear my throat if I may. For anybody that cares to listen to me anymore, I seem to have stirred up confusion about my political party. The other day, I got over here, and many people, you know all that. So I think I hollered I'm a liberal 6 or 7 times, really freaking loud, and it didn't go well. I mean, I'm talking about not just here in Texas, it nationally didn't go well. Like in Alaska, dude, there's so many people like that followed me around talking about this some bitch over here. He's a Democrat. He listens to Yellow Wolf and all this other bullshit. Fucking Biden lover and all this other crap. I mean, the shit didn't stop. And so if I could simply clear it up with the people that I love and appreciate, it's important to me. And so I'm going to explain how it went down quickly as I can. I'm at 106. So at the time, my back was against the wall. I just got let go for a reason that I had a panic attack up there, and they tripped out, and they're like, "Hey, go get meds." And so I'm like, "Okay, I'll go get meds." And so in the process, I really didn't believe that I actually had a chance to go back to the field up there, and so I needed a secondary option. And so I made a phone call to a certain individual that I knew that could give me the option. And she was like, "Well, because it's you, I can't necessarily just say yes on this one. I got to get approval. So what we need to do here is I need you to show up tomorrow at 8 a.m. We have a conversation, leave, and then I'll have a conversation with number one at 9:45, and then we'll get to talking and see what's what." So I had some other circumstances going on with blood pressure, just to put it lightly. I had to go get a thing and whatever, and I missed the 8 o'clock appointment. And so by the time that I got back dealing with like personal stuff that had to do with other medical issues, it was already like noon, or it could have been 1 or 2. And I made a phone call to the certain individual who, by the way, she's very dear to me. And she said it's not going down, and I didn't take that well at all. Especially, I mean, as many points as I've put on the board my entire life. I mean, it's just I didn't take it well, and so let me explain why all the liberal shit came out. Okay, so you work there. We're all in like a big square in a room. There's probably 6 or 7 of us. Most of them don't show up, but like, you know, half the time, and some of them show up all the time, and 75% of them show up 80% of the time. You know, it goes down like that at telemarketing agencies. And so when you make a sale, now that there's a different president in a different regime that's been wonderful to work under, you put an icon and how much you sold the ad for. We sell ads, and so you put how much money you sold the ad for on the board for everybody to see, and you also put an icon up there. You get to choose your own icon. If you sell 2 people and put more money on the board, let's just say 1.7 and 1.8, now you got 1,300 up there. Or if I did the math wrong, yeah, I did. But listen, but if you get what I'm saying, let's just call it 500 a piece, and you put 1,000 up there, you got 2 symbols. And so everybody like that's blank, or that everybody that does have money up there, like they know that that's you and that's you, because your symbol's there, and it's right next to your name, written in black. Because that's all, hey, listen, you done your part. It's like the Dallas Cowboys helmet. I mean, if you're the quarterback, you got that star, and you take ownership of being a Dallas Cowboy when you crank that ball back and you launch it to the tight end, and the tight end's over there feeling the same, and he catches it, he gets in the end zone, he's taking ownership of that team too, because he just scored a touchdown. And so it's that big a deal when you got your icon on that board. It means everything in the entire world. And my icon was the GOP logo. I was really into Donnie J. back in 2016. I got all into it, went out and voted for the guy. I was really into Mitt Romney too, but I don't want to get into all that because he turned out to be a huge sellout. But that's when about I got into politics, was 2012, 2011. Anyways, so I said all that to say this. When I made my first sale back with the company, which was late 2018, I believe it was about 3, 4, 5 months before COVID hit, in about March when they let everybody off, my logo was going up there. A lot of times my elephant would be up there with stars. And if I had 2 or 3 sales, I mean, I had that logo big enough where I wanted everybody to see the dadgum thing, because that was your boy. That was your boy coming through. And it's such a pressured environment. I mean, you're so proud to have it up there a lot of times. And so I wanted to get some more of them on that board. I wanted to let them know, folks, hey, I'm coming back, if not just for a temporary time, but you're gonna see me coming, that sort of thing. And once I got word that I could come back, but at a distance is basically like what I was informed. It tore me up because my back was already against the wall with this medical shit, and not being able to get in there and get around my teammates, people I've grown to love, friendships that will never be replaced in life. With me anyway, it fucked me up. And because I've done remote, I've done well remotely, but not like long-term remote shit. It gets to where you get stuck in a box and you want to move around a little bit. You got to be around people, and you got to feed off energy in that field. And so once I knew that I could like be in the game, but like at a distance, kind of like when you got a defensive coordinator up in the press box. I mean, it's just kind of like, dude, what's up with that? And I basically took it as a no. Like, we don't want you up here, which is basically how that all went down. If you know anything about me and the jacket that I wear, it's not an easy one to wear. So I don't want to say any more than that. So I took it so bad that I got home over here, and I got on my phone, and I got online, and I looked up every single GOP logo that I could find at any elephant, and my plan was to get an image of a whole bunch of them, and then take it off the internet, and then edit it with a pen and stick a cross over it, and then email the entire company. I was so upset. And so I was yelling, fuck you, and fuck a lot of people that I shouldn't have been saying fuck you to. And I was also saying fuck the GOP, but I meant my fucking symbol. And then just to like rub it all in, I just started hollering, I'm a liberal, fuck you. Because I mean, I was just like so not seeing my old life. And you get to a situation like that where championship sports was not just your life, but it was a way of life, and it becomes a way of life once you get part of that group. And when that's taken away from you, you lose like 95% of yourself, because you eat, sleep, live and die with sales, and it all goes down on those telephones over there off Whitehall. And so I was just basically middle fingering the whole system. But it had nothing to do with my political preference or how I vote. I got winner in 16 and 24 like all the rest of us did. And so I just wanted to clear that up, because I know everybody heard me screaming I'm a liberal and all this dumb shit. And regardless of what policies I agree with and don't agree with, I mean you're not going to catch me voting the other way. And so I apologize on behalf of my behavior that day, and the things that I said, and the things that I said to people. And so if you have the 10 minutes to listen to this, I appreciate it. Let me clear the air a little bit. It let me get some shit off my chest, and I just hope you know that symbol means the world to me, and I would never go the other way. Love y'all.